United Kingdom. On February 15, 2013, Ella Adukisi-Deborah, a 9-year-old girl living in the United Kingdom, died from air pollution. In the United Kingdom this week, on the 10-year anniversary of Ella's death, the mother of Ella Adukisi-Deborah, in a UK Guardian interview, urged the passage of Ella's law in the UK, and Ella's mother also spoke out against residential wood burning, which causes the most PM2.5 air pollution in the City of London, surpassing PM2.5 pollution from traffic. In the United States, individual states reported destruction from use of residential wood-burning stoves. In Indiana, a garage was destroyed by use of a wood-burning stove. In Maine, a wood-burning stove caused a fire that destroyed a home. In North Carolina, tons of creosote-treated railroad ties burned, polluting air over largely non-white, low-income areas. Also in the United States, regulations regarding residential wood smoke advanced in individual states. In California, the city of San Diego imposed new rules on wood-burning beach fires. In Montana, creating biochar for agricultural use was touted to reduce open burning of wood waste. In Jamestown, North Dakota, an ordinance requires placement of ash pans for wood-burning appliances at least 1.5 feet above the floor so that sparks will not drop to the floor and cause fires. In Bend, Oregon, PM2.5 air quality monitoring expanded in Gorge. In Utah, television stations publicized that public comments to the EPA could lower nationwide PM2.5 pollution limits, affecting Utah's air. The television stations also announced that Utah just started meeting the EPA standards for PM2.5 within the past few years. In Vermont, a letter to the editor stated unless there is a high-performance catalytic converter on the exhaust for the wood or pellet burning boiler or furnace, they also produce high levels of PM2.5. In a review of the new Betty Crocker cookbook, The Washington Post stated that the cookbook recognizes technological advances, such as access to running water, packaged food, and a replacement of wood-burning stoves with gas and electric. In Door County, Wisconsin, outdoor wood furnaces were on the chopping block in Sturgeon Bay. The fire chief has sought a ban on those types of heaters, which resemble a small outdoor shed or shanty with a wood-burning furnace. In Canada, in the province of British Columbia, Courtney is planning to create an air monitoring network for PM2.5. A clearer picture of particulate matter in the city of Courtney's air will be mapped out with the installation of new monitors. Also in Canada, in the province of Ontario, Canada, in Clinton, recent photos of a snowmobiling clubhouse showed a stack of firewood at the front door. The clubhouse housed a wood-burning stove. The wood-burning stove, as the cause of a fire that destroyed the clubhouse, is being investigated. According to the club, the fire comes just months after its solar power system was stolen. It has been a difficult year for the clubhouse, a post reads. In Australia, Australia ruled out wood pellets for energy as Europe debates whether they will continue to change away from wood burning. Australia has decided that electricity generated by burning wood pellets can no longer be considered renewable energy. In the United Kingdom, recent articles about wood-burning regulations in London, England were published in the past week. The Guardian published wood burners in effect banned in new and refurbished homes in London. Excerpts related to wood burning in the article are below. London. In cities such as London, wood burning is a major contributor of toxic air pollution particles, which have been linked to a wide range of health problems. Wood burners have been in effect banned in new and refurbished buildings in London. New planning guidance announced by the mayor sets air pollution limits for home and office developments that would not be met if burners for wood or other solid fuels were installed. Wood burning in towns and cities is a major contributor of toxic air pollution particles, which have been linked to a wide range of health problems, including heart and lung disease, dementia, and mental illness in children. Dirty air causes thousands of early deaths a year in London alone, and 26,000 to 38,000 in England. The planning guidance, which is now in force across all London boroughs, requires air quality to be considered at every stage of a development. As well as covering new buildings, refurbishments large enough to require planning permission must also conform to the new guidance. Developers are also being encouraged to meet air quality standards by installing solar panels, electric heat pumps, cycle storage, and electric vehicle charging. The guidance also requires an overall increase in biodiversity, with the inclusion of green roofs, new trees and hedges, and wildlife-friendly landscaping. The dangers posed by wood burners in urban areas have become increasingly clear in recent years. Wood burners emit more particle pollution than traffic in the UK, according to government data, and this results in almost £1 billion in health costs a year. Wood burning is responsible for nearly half the cancer risk caused by urban air pollution. Even government-approved eco-wood burners produce 450 times more pollution than gas heating, according to a report by the Chief Medical Officer for England. Small particle pollution was the most dangerous to health, and that produced by wood burning increased by more than a third from 2010 to 2020, the report said, adding that the vast majority of the 1.5 million households that burn wood did so for aesthetic reasons. The government recently encouraged councils to use their powers to issue householders with £300 on-the-spot fines for flouting air pollution rules by burning logs at home. However, English councils have issued only 17 fines over 6 years, despite more than 18,000 complaints, as it is difficult and expensive to prove guilt. Tim Dexter, the Clean Air Policy Manager at Asthma Plus Lung UK, said, "The impact of wood burners on air pollution levels is a big concern. We're calling on the government to provide the public with more education about the risks posed by air pollution, including the dangers of domestic wood burning and information on cleaner and affordable alternatives. We are encouraging people to not use wood burners."